Let's bring in our diplomatic editor, Dominic Waghorn. And Dominic, the news that everyone had been waiting for, free but not quite free.
Yeah, it's quite murky, and it has to be said the Nazanin story has been murky all the way through, really, her 5-year sentence, which was due to come to an end today. And the expectation was that she wouldn't be released today because the signals hadn't been given by the Iranians that this was imminent. The Foreign Office hadn't really been given any indication that they should prepare for her reception, for instance, and her family hadn't been told that either. So I think expectations have been managed, but then we had this sort of flurry of excitement with a Reuters news agency wire flash saying that her lawyer had been told, or had been quoted at least on an Iranian website, as saying that she'd been had her electronic tag removed and she has been freed. That was how her lawyer put it in Tehran, or was quoted to have done so on this website. But then it seems, and I haven't been able to get in touch yet with Richard Ratcliffe, who's Nazanin's husband, obviously, or the campaign team who have been working for years now to get Nazanin released. But he has been talking to his MP, the family MP, Tulip Siddiq, and she has been tweeting saying the following: "Thankfully, her ankle tag has been removed. Her first trip will be to see her grandmother. Less positive, she has been summoned once again to court next Sunday." So it sounds like bittersweet news, really, from Tehran. On the one hand, yes, her tag has been removed, and the background to that is she had her tag put on her a year ago when she was released from prison, along with thousands of other prisoners because of coronavirus. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe was allowed out of jail after 4 years in pretty terrible conditions in various Iranian jails. She was allowed to go home back to her parents in Tehran, but she had to wear this electronic tag, in which she was subject to surveillance and harassment by Iranian authorities throughout those 12 months. The news today is that she's had that tag removed, and I think that's obviously that Reuters news flash raised hopes that the best was about to come, that she was about to be released, particularly with her lawyer saying she has been freed. All we can say at the moment is she's been freed of her electronic tag. And I think the concern is if she's going back to court next week, then there's this whole spectre of extra charges being brought against Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, which were raised a few months ago. And because of a hue and cry diplomatically and from other pressure, those charges weren't applied in this case. But it seems if she's going back to court, then the authorities have thought again.